Oh, seems like I'm live. Didn't notice. Okay. Um, Live streaming right now. This is just a test for now. Uh, all right. Okay. Okay. This is a testing the stream customization. Okay. This is how it works. Okay. So now I can share screens. I can share my screen. I guess you can see this. This is a ZenFlo. ZenFlo is basically a workflow, not a workflow, not Comfy UI type of workflow. This is our new model. It's an in painting based model. The model allows you to basically do whatever you want with images. Let's start with backgrounds. Now, I'm from Senegal, Dakar. Can run just a quick one here, just typing Dakar. So in here, I want to have anthropomorphic, anthropomorphic, morphic dragons. What you can do with this is basically, I mean, you can use any model that you want to generate images here. Then from those images, you could, for example, um, decide to edit them in the way you want. So here I want to change the people. So I'm gonna detect them, get the people to have a mask of all people on the image. I can decide to keep the position and shapes of people, of course, and you get them like this. Then from here, I would like to have these people become whatever I want. So in this case here, I want them to become dragons. So dragons in the streets. So human dragons, I would call them human dragons. Human dragons in the streets. And then I hit generate. What do I get? Typically would come within 5 seconds. For now, I get human beings, dragons, um, walking in the streets. Now, having dragons walking is not very typical or realistic. You could actually paint anything you would want to have. Now, typically, now what I'm doing is I'm keeping the shapes of people. Most likely, that doesn't help much with it. Could do it like this instead. And basically, I'm able to inpaint whatever I want in the scene. In this case here, I'm inpainting dragons in the streets of Dakar. I mean, definitely this is not Dakar, and I'm able to have these dragons basically in my streets. Now, of course, this is not a realistic one. It's not something you would want to have. Let's say then instead we want to have something more realistic. So, and of course, by the way, you could upload your own images here instead of generating them. Let me take the case where I'm just generating them. So, let's say I have a perfume. Uh, so, a lifestyle. So, a perfume bottle on some fabric surrounded by gold and diamond nuggets, gold nuggets and diamond, whatever, and some flowers. And in the back we have some lava and snow mix. Fantastic scene and realistic, or something like this. It doesn't matter, whatever you can, whatever you want. So you get something like this. I mean, I can generate with any model. Just now, I'm trying to generate an image, which is not the best idea. I think we'll be generating with something else. Oh, okay. Again, is a realistic model, so definitely we'll do something like this. I guess you want to do. Oh, perfect. This is nice. Now this is Flux. Flux is amazing. A perfume bottle on white. Bottle with white background on white background. And what you want to do with this is get the perfume bottle um, like this. Perfect. I got it. Uh, Let me change the model here just to make it more realistic. To with the photo AI logo like this to show model will work also with writings. Oh, made it zoomed in. Okay, this is good but not good enough. So let me change the model. Uh, Perfect. I got it. This is nice. I like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to imprint this in my scene. Adjust the size a little bit. I think this is good enough. Perfect. Let's reduce the size. And we're gonna have this imprinted in the scene. Now all I have to do is remove this and boom, I got it. So in just a few seconds, you basically have, you know, professional grade photography of your product in any scene and perfectly, you know, capturing text and everything. See, scene is perfectly preserved. You can bring your own background, size, position, everything is perfectly matched, and you can just run as many as you wish. Here, I can change the subject, for example, something like that. Good, perfect. I like this, and then run it again. I can change the subject, generate as many, you know, product images I want, and you can see position, everything is perfect. Photo AI is there. Original image does look like this. Here it added some text. Maybe I should remove that because it comes from the prompt. If you remove the prompt, normally you have that fixed up. There, perfect. Looks better. Photo AI is there now. The logo is there. All the elements are there. Position is matched properly, and you can check that basically here. This is the bad one, the one that was I didn't like. I just needed to change the prompt, and perfectly it brings me uh, my product image there. And this is low resolution still, about 1K, and I could get it like as you know, could get as many as possible as I wish of these. Let's go with something else. Watch, maybe a watch instead of a perfume bottle. So a perfume bottle, a watch, wristwatch. So we're gonna do one that's a still image, then another one that would be um, so we're gonna do a wristwatch. Well, this is not bad, but there's some deformation. It's fine. Don't mind that. And what we want to do is run this there. We're gonna take this, and we have a wristwatch. There, perfect. See, this is amazing. I can make as many of these as I wish from any background. You can make any product image. I can keep going, generate as many. And if you, of course, if you have your own backgrounds, you could just bring them in. If you have something in mind, you can do it. Change it here. Run this. Boom. I got my position. Run this. 5 seconds. 6. There. I have my perfect watch image. Product photography works perfectly with this for watches. Then what else? So here we said it's a still. Next, what we're gonna have is a lighter photo of a man wearing a wristwatch. Um, man. There. Let's take something like this. Oh, not that. This. A man showing his wrist. Now, of course, Flux will struggle with that. Let's see, imagine what it does. Of course, like I said, you can bring in your own images, but the point is here you can leverage the capacity of all models that you have, generate the perfect backgrounds, and once you have the one you like, you could just use that basically to paint your own product. Here in this case, it's photo AI like this, and could generate like as many as you wish. It could be high resolution and super high quality. Perfect, like your product is on a wrist right now, and you don't need to be changing anything. The point with this is instead of using something like Imagen 4 or whatever coin or whatnot, sorry, Nano Banana and these models, editing models, you would not have to struggle with if you don't like the background, what you're gonna do, and your product is gonna be perfectly set. Here, the idea is you first validate one aspect, and you can just loop it in for. So, of course, you with some of these editors, you could add as many products as you wish, and here also we could do the same. By the way, but can I add, maybe I can add the shirt here. So instead of doing one only, I could change the T-shirt as well. So I could detect the T-shirt like this there, and also input that on the person. So I could have the man be wearing my watch, and at the same time while wearing a specific T-shirt. I will do it while keeping the shape of the all the masks just to show how this powerful this thing could be. And I can call this, for example, a blue T-shirt or something. No, no, this is a blue T-shirt. I'm gonna make him wear a red vest. So I can add as many subjects as I wish. Um, there, making me wear this might be outrageous, but let's see. So man that's wearing a watch and while wearing a red vest. There, perfectly done. And all the details are there, of course. And if you want to change something, you could do. Let's say you want to change the face of the man. So here, all you need to do is do face, and then you would be able to detect the face. Then, in the same way, you would be just able to paint the face of the man. I could just, instead of doing all of that, just do it like this. So I can have as many edits of the same man, different face, as I wish. It's super powerful, of course. It could do humans, it could do wearables and whatnot. Another one, a lifestyle image of penguin, let's say, wearing brown boots, um, with the brown boots. That's enough. Uh, oh, there, something outrageous. Imagine for is good, but let's do flux. What I want to do is change the boots. That's what I want to do. So getting the boots, is it? There, I don't like. Well, I guess I get it. Just do it like this. Can change the feet, I guess. There, something like this, and I can make it wear boots. So here, brown boots on white background. And of course, if your background image doesn't have the object like I am doing here, it fails to catch up to make boots. I don't need to make it. I don't need the model to. Of course, by the way, here again, like I said, I'm uploading boots, but I don't need to. I'm generating boots, but I don't need to. I could just upload it. Um, and how would it look? Did I put boots? Boots, yes. I guess a penguin. Yes, this is a pair of. I'm gonna do it like this. Use this and have it here. Then generate again. Oh, it did not bring me boots. I found one that I have worked at. Same if you think you're wearing brown boots. Is it too small? Ah, I understand. Okay. So in this case here, what happens is the size of the boots is not really matching the mask, so it will struggle, of course, to make it happen. You would want to have something that makes sense. So I guess shoes, whatever. Shoes. I'll just put shoes. Sandals. Let's put sandals. Sandals on a white background. Boots are too big. Okay, there. Human feet. Wearing sandals. There, sandals in the North Coast. And these are just extreme cases of what would be an example of run, but I think we can run more. There, of course, we put the feet. Like the sandals have feet, so we would put feet. And of course, if you want to do just a natural in paint, you could do it normally. There, sandals. And it does it very well, by the way. Gives the feet perfectly well. Okay. Now, an example with my own products, my own images, something like this, I guess. This is Japanese tea. Um, the bottle here. Japanese green tea. Boom. I got the mask. I want to keep the shape 100%. I don't want to change the shape. I'll show you what it does, of course, later on. And of course, I want to have this as small as possible. Uh, oh, maybe make it a bit bigger just so I can have some leg room for change. And um, perfume, not perfume at all. This is a green tea, of course, the same product. Just want to show how it looks at the end. Then you change the prompt. Then you run again. And then you can see, how it looks at the end. Oh, this is a 2K image, so the output is going to be 2K. It's going to take roughly 24 seconds while we wait for the output. By the way, you could ask any question about the image. So, for example, I could ask, um, describe the bottle here. Then I could describe just the bottle for me. And instead of doing all the thing all the way, I could just have a description of the bottle. And boom, I got that. Now we can look into the output and see. Nice, this is beautiful. The text is there, almost all perfect, not almost. And the good thing is, the beautiful thing is, you could see how 100% you are able to keep the position within the background while in painting perfectly your output. Yeah, this is the most powerful model we have ever made. I don't think there is anything that could beat it. Um, could inpaint anything at any resolution. You could change as you wish, even for unrealistic stuff um, like this as well. And you can have any resolution. This is a perfect image you could have in 30 seconds, and you're good to go. This is solving all the problems of um, image generation. It does interior, it does people wearing, it does try on. It keeps, you can decide to keep any aspect of the image and change any other aspect, and you can decide to blend as many objects as you wish. It really, you have full freedom over these outputs, and it's just endless. Not today. This was just a test for now. We're just testing the feature of streaming. We'll see how it goes in the future. I will see how we progress with this. I'm gonna make streams almost every day. We'll see um, how we can showcase more capacities of the model. Okay, bye bye. Choo.